Said, Mr. Burton, we have reviewed your account, and it has come to our attention that you have been entering fraudulent checks into your account and taking the money without the checks being cleared.
9/11. This ain't a rap. I'm just navigating lost souls. This is a map. I'm just Rosa Parks and for the folks who sit in the back.
What's good? What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. This time I'm gonna tell y'all about the time that, well, basically I'm gonna tell y'all about, just like the title says, how I owed the bank $6,000. And yeah, so I'm not gonna say no names, so don't try to find out no names. I'm not gonna say no names. And when they see this, they gonna be like, dang, I ain't think you gonna tell nobody. But I'm not gonna tell too much of it because I don't really want everybody to know, like, the people in it or whatever like that. But just know me and bro cool. I ain't mad at him or whatever like that. It is what it is. It happened. He wasn't trying, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to do it to me, but it just happened that way. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. So on to the story. So with that being said, this was during the time where, like, I was like trying to finish school, and I still owed the school like a whole bunch of money, and I was working 2 jobs, and it was, I ain't gonna say it was stressful, but I wasn't making enough to pay the school off, and I thought I wasn't gonna graduate because they don't give you your stuff unless you graduate. Well, they don't give you your stuff, let me change that. They don't give you like your graduation stuff unless you like pay off what you owe them, which is kind of obvious, seeing as how if you ain't paid us, we ain't gonna give you nothing. But I'm sitting here thinking I'm not gonna graduate when I need to graduate, and I'm gonna have to wait even longer, and I still owe them a whole bunch of money. So my homeboy, we're gonna say Derek, even though, anyway, Derek hit me up and was like, yo, I got a sugar mama, she be sending me money, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna bless my boys, you know, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, okay, hit me up with some money. He was like, man, shit, I'll give you her number, you can talk to her. She was like, she want other people to talk to. This is old lady, she lonely, blah blah this, blah blah that. So I hit her up or whatever like that, and yeah, I should have known it was stupid from the start, cause she went to asking for information that she really ain't even need to know. Cause I was like, if you just want to send me money, you can cash app it. Like, that would have been Gucci. But she went to asking me for a whole bunch of personal information, and me being dumb, me not being smart, me not thinking about it. Cause all I was thinking of was my homeboy getting money. He got my other homeboys getting money. Like, shoot, I'm trying to get through school. I'm trying to pay off. I'm trying to buy me a car. Like, I wasn't trying to do bad. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to do nothing stupid with the money. But at the same time, it was like I still could have waited. So, but not to get sidetracked. So I went on ahead and gave her the information or whatever like that. And she just ended up, you know what I'm saying? She ended up dropping the money in my account. And I was just like, what? So the way it was set up was, she'll give me the money, you know what I'm saying, the money go through me, and then I'll split it, you know what I'm saying, with my homeboy. I'll get the bigger cut because the money going through me, and you know what I'm saying, it'll go through there. Now, it don't sound good at all. Once you say it out loud, it really don't sound like a legitimate thing. But you know, when you're not really thinking about a certain situation and you going through stuff and you trying to get stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was an easy way to do something that I thought was gonna be okay. So I was like, let's get it. So I was doing that for like a good few weeks. I had paid off my classes mostly, you know what I'm saying? I had a little bit of money in my pocket. I was good for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, after a few weeks, after a good 6 weeks, I'll say about 6 weeks, cause it was, after like 6 weeks and about a good 4 or 5 transactions, I ain't even gonna flex on it. I was at work, you know what I'm saying? I was chilling, you know. I was at work chilling, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it wasn't really nothing going. It was just a normal day at work. I was just relaxing. You know what I'm saying? I look at my phone, check my account, cause she was gonna send another transaction. So I was telling my home, but hey, it's coming. She let, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know, so you can let me know. We can handle the business. I look at my account for the bank. It was zeroed out. My checking and my savings was zeroed out. So I was like, what's going on? And I ain't know what was happening. Like I'm sitting there dumbfounded. I'm thinking maybe it's a glitch in the system. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, maybe it's a glitch in the matrix. Maybe I'm confused. Maybe I'm not seeing stuff straight. Maybe it's zeroed out because of a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, it's zeroed out because of a mistake. So I exited that. You know what I'm saying? Hung it up, waited a few minutes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And look back in there. I look back in there, whatever, like that. It was a negative 1,000. So I'm like, hold on, like what? Like negative, like nothing was in there. I'm like, a negative. I was like, what? I was confused. So I started panicking then. So I'm like, hold on, now wait, whoa. So I started calling Derek, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Derek, like, well, what's happening? Like, why is this happening? And he like, I don't know what's going on, this, that, and the third. He was like, let me call and see what's happening, So he trying to do that, and I'm still sitting here looking like, bro, like, this is a whole K that I'm missing. Like, what's going on here? So after a while, I checked it again. It went from 1,000 to 3,000. So at this point, I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I don't even make that in a day. Like, how I went from what I had in the to zero balance to negative 3,000. I'm like, what is happening right now? I was so confused. I was hurt. I'm at work looking at my phone like, this can't be serious. And so I'm still calling this man. I'm calling like, what's going on? I'm texting him like, what's going on? He texting me back, but he's sitting there telling me like she not answering the phone and I can't get in contact with her and I don't know what she doing and what's going on. So at this point I'm like, bro, like what is happening right now? I was so confused. I was so hurt. And then I got a phone call. I ain't know who it was. I ain't know what was going on. I ain't know who was calling me. So I answered the phone, and it was like, Mr. Burton? Yo. Your bank? I'm like, oh, crap. Wait, I can't say the bank name. Hold on, calm down. Let me start over. So at this point, I'm looking like I had ended up getting a phone call. So I'm like, what's going on? So I look at the phone, it was like, Mr. Burton, this is the bank. We have received several fraudulent checks in your name. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, fraudulent checks? He was like, he was like, yes. It seems to me that you've had several transactions in your account with fraudulent checks that haven't gone through yet. We've looked at the checks and they're all handwritten, all the way to the squares in the box where you put everything in, and we're gonna need you to handle this ASAP. I'm like, bro, what's going on? So I'm sitting here texting my friend like, what is happening? I'm sitting there calling Derek, texting Derek like, bro, like the bank just called me. They told me fraudulent checks, this, that, and the third. What's going on? What is this? Cause I ain't know nothing about this. Like, this ain't what I was told. This ain't what it was explained to me when I set this up. Like, you didn't say this when we did this. So he was like, man, I got two, bro. I don't know what's going on either, bro. He like, she not answering, and this, that, and the third. Like, bro, I don't know what's going on. They hit me too, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, what? So So they was like, you're gonna need to come in here immediately, like, and like now, like we're gonna need you to come up here now, like there's no question that you're gonna have to come up here and have a conversation with us. So at this point, I'm just like, bro. So I had to talk to my boss. I didn't tell them the full situation, but I told them part of it to where they would let me leave. So they let me leave. I went to go talk to them, and they was just like, the man sat down with me. He was a real nice man. I sat down in his office, and he was understanding of my situation. He understood that I had got finessed. He said, I understand, you know, we see this a lot, this, that, and the third. People play people. There's no easy money, and there's not, because I tried it, and it didn't work, apparently. So he was just like, I mean, there's really nothing we can do for you at this point. If you can't find the person, you're still going to have to pay the money. This, that, and the third, because this is money out of other people's accounts. Like, these are checks written from other people's names, from other people's accounts, with other people's accounts numbers. And these people are gonna want their money back. Wouldn't you want your money back if it was taken? And I'm like, yeah, I understand that, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, we talked, he talked to me, we worked out a plan, this, that, and the third. And we set up the little payment plan or whatever like that, and I'm thinking it's Gucci from there, you know. I'm thinking it's good. He was like, you got to call this number to confirm that the payment plans are gonna start going through, because he can just tell me that that's what he wants to do, but it has to go through the other person. And if it doesn't go through that person and that person doesn't clear it, then it won't matter what me and him talked about. It's only gonna matter what the people at collections feel like. So I'm like, okay, dang. So later on that day, I went to collections. Well, I didn't go to collections. I called. They didn't answer. I called again. They didn't answer. So I called the next day. They didn't answer. I called again. They didn't answer. I'm thinking, like, do they, like, want me to go to jail? Like, I'm confused. Like, what's happening? Like, do they want me locked up? I wasn't getting no calls. I wasn't hearing nothing. So at this point, I'm just like, well, maybe they let it go. Maybe I'm getting a slap on the wrist for the free. You know what I'm saying? Which they don't happen because of this right here. Because of this right here, that don't happen very often. So I'm thinking maybe I'm good, you know. So I ended up telling my folks. I told them half of it. I didn't tell them all of it. But they was just like, just be prepared if something happens, because something gonna happen. She was like, don't just sit here and think that you gonna get free, because you darker than a black Yeti cup. So don't think you just getting away for the free. So I was like, oh, okay. So I think like 5 days had passed since that. Yeah, 5 days had passed since I went up there, and I was like, ain't nothing gonna happen. I was Gucci. You know, I was like, look here. I was like, okay, look at God and stepped in my favor. So I checked the mail, and I get a letter from collections, and they was just like, we need to hear from you within the next 7 days. Which I done tried to call these people a whole 5 days in advance before they even sent this. I done tried to call them 5 days in advance before they even sent the letter. I tried to call them, and they weren't answering the phone. But like I said, they said I had to call them in the next 7 days, or they was gonna get the police department involved in the situation, which meant I was gonna go to court. Yeah, I was gonna be locked up and won't let me out. I was gonna be through. I got that letter and I almost went to the bathroom in my shorts. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I was through with life. I was sweating hard. I'm sitting in my room and I'm sitting here like, I cannot believe that I'm about to go to jail for account fraud, and I didn't even try to do that. I'm thinking I just talked to this man, and I'm Gucci, and I didn't know what was going on. So I call these people every day. I call these people at work. I call these people before work. I call these people on my lunch break. The whole 7 days, nobody answered the phone. After the 6th day, I was just like, just go ahead and put me in handcuffs. I was like, let me just go ahead and go up to this police department, because at the end of the day, they finna come to my house house was warm from my arrest, and it don't make no sense that these people won't answer the phone. So on the 7th day, I think it was a Tuesday, I called up the early. Somebody answered the phone. The lady was like, ain't nobody in right now because it's too early. She was like, call back at 8. So I said, okay. I hung up. I waited till 8 o'clock. I called at 8 on the dot. I called at 7:59. They wasn't finna catch me slipping. I'm catching bro soon as he comes through the door. He ain't got his car good. Answered the phone. Boom, I said, can I speak to such and such? Can I have a situation? I explained to the lady on the phone my situation, which the lady on the phone really didn't give 4-5 about what I was talking about. I ain't even gonna lie to you. She answered the phone like, hello? Oh, so you've done fraud with our company? I'm like, look, I already told you it wasn't my fault. Like, it was my fault, but it wasn't my fault. Like, I got played. She's like, well, he's on vacation right now. I'm like, how? I'm sitting here like, he's on what? He's on who? What you mean he on vacation? She was like, he's been gone since such and such. I forgot which day, but I knew it made me mad because he been on vacation since day one, apparently. He been on vacation since I started calling up there. He been on vacation. So bro been gone this whole time. So bro sitting on an island with his feet kicked up, sipping on a martini while I'm sitting here stressed out, and you're the only person I'm supposed to be talking to, and you gone. So right now I'm like, okay, so what am I supposed to do? And the lady's like, well, you can wait till he comes back on such and such. I'm like, I'm gonna be in a jail cell with Big Tony by then. What you mean? Like, it's not funny, but it's funny because I was just like, bro, like, how can you be gone? Like, if you're the only person I'm supposed to talk to about this situation, you're gone, then what am I supposed to do? So I was really stressed out at that point. I didn't know what to do. I was confused. I felt like everybody in the world was just like, it's time for this man to go to jail. I was just like, God, shield me, please. I didn't know what I was gonna do. So finally, I said, okay, I'm finna go up to my branch of the bank, and the one that I go to that's here in my hometown, and I'm finna talk to those people, and I'm finna see if they can help me, because it seemed like everybody else on the planet, from everywhere else except for that one man, everybody else just wanted me to fail. So I was like, let me see what I can do. So I went up there, talked to the lady, explained to her my situation. This lady has known me for years because I didn't have an account with this bank since the day I was born. I didn't have a joint account with my folks on this account since the day I came out of the womb. Since the day I came out the kuka, I didn't have that account. So I'm sitting here like, okay, what can I do? She looked through my stuff. I told her everything. I showed her everything. She was like, well, let me call up there and see if I can set you a payment plan. That lady was on it. I'm talking about she was boom, you know what I'm saying? If I could keep my account and get that lady a recommendation, I'll get her 99 stars all the way up. I'm talking about she was in it. She was on it. She was on the phone talking to everybody. Move to another department. Move to another department. Move to another department. Can I talk to this person? Can I talk to that person? Boom, boom, boom. That lady sat there right there with me for a good 5 to 10 minutes. And after that 5 to 10 minutes, she got an envelope with a piece of paper and was like, you're gonna have to do a money order. It's gonna be this much each month, and that's what you're gonna have to do, and this is who you're gonna have to refer it to, and that's who you're gonna have to call. When that lady handed me the envelope, I cried. I was so happy. She was like, your payment plan has been confirmed. This is everything you gotta do. This is everything you gotta remember. She said, make sure you keep up with every money order that you get, so that way they won't try to finesse you, and this is what you're supposed to do. And she was like, I'm so happy that you came to me, because it seemed like they was trying to get you down, and I wanted to help you. And I was so happy that this lady was so nice enough to help me, because I really could have went all the way to federal for a mistake that I did not make, for a mistake that I ain't gonna say I did not make, for a mistake that I did not mean to make. I did something stupid that I didn't even really just that I didn't even know was wrong at first, because I thought it was just a sweet lick. And that's why they say don't take easy money. But again, I'm getting sidetracked from where I made in the story, but that's an important lesson. Don't take easy money. Work for everything you get. Anyway, so she did all that. I was happy. I cried. I hugged her. I said thank you, this, that, and the third. And after that, I didn't mention I had been calling my homeboy this, you know what I'm saying, this entire week trying to find out what's going on. So finally I hit up him. He gave me the same story that I didn't had. He did that, all that kind of stuff. He's on the phone crying, talking about some, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't try to do that. I just tried to let my homeboys eat with me, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad blood, but you gonna have to help me, because I'm not finna just be sitting here giving these folks, you know what I'm saying, like paying like $15 out of my pocket by myself, when yeah, you didn't mean to do it, but you also could have, like, you know what I'm saying, been smart enough to try to peep game and see if she was actually for real on what she was talking about. So I'm like, you gonna have to help me in some kind of way, shape, or form. So he agreed, you know what I'm saying. He been helping me so to so, you know what I'm saying. Every now and then he'll throw me something for that month and get me by with that, this, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and that's it, you know. I just been steadily paying them or whatever like that to, you know what I'm saying, till the balance is paid off. For the people that money that this person took to try to play me in some way, shape, or form, because they didn't get anything out of it. So they tried to play me and my homeboy, because they didn't get anything out of it. Like, I was the only person that actually, like me and my homeboy is the one that got money, so I don't really see what they got out of this, out of doing this. But, like, I'm not mad at you, so to say, because, I mean, you did put me in a situation, but I'm not mad at you, because I feel like if you could just do that and you not even be getting nothing out of the situation, then it's something wrong with you. You have some kind of hate in your heart, or you have some kind of issue that's going on with you, the way you just feel like you want to be that evil to do something to somebody like that. Like, you didn't even know us. Like, you didn't even know me, nor did you really just know my homeboy, like talking about, and you just chose to, like, play on us because you knew that we was young and you knew that we were going through. Like, that wasn't right. But again, I'm not mad at you. I don't hold no ill will towards you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that, you know what I'm saying, that you don't play nobody else like this. And that if you do in turn need help, that you get whatever help that you need, or whatever help that you're looking for, to feel like that you just need to be evil like that. And for whoever else see this, my subscribers, the 24 out of the whole 73 that watch my videos, I appreciate y'all. And if you're young like I was and I am, don't try to get easy money. Don't try to hit a lick. Don't try to do none of that. Work for all the money that you get, because if you don't work for it, it's not legit. There is no easy money. There's no easy way to make money. There's no fast way to make money. At the end of the day, you just gotta work hard for whatever you want and for whatever you gonna get. And if you don't work hard for it, then I'm telling you, you gonna end up in a situation like me. And I got lucky, honestly, because I'm really supposed to be in Max Federal right now with Tommy Boy, and on the bottom bunk trying to find out if I'm gonna go to sleep or not. So I'm just being real, man. But yeah, that's my story. I wanted to share that with y'all, because I know I make skits and stuff, but I don't really talk about myself. So that's just something I just wanted to share with y'all. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Hey.
OG my favorite pack. I come from the bottom with all of my niggas, but we were not made for that. I need to recycle, I don't like to spend, I need all my paper back. These niggas be claiming they got a sauce, but where the